Hello friends, welcome to the next lab. My name is Ssagar Jaybhay, and in previous lab we learned how we pass data from controller to the view. Now in this lab we will learn how to pass data from controller to the view by using strongly typed model. Okay. Now what is model? Model is actually one class which contains properties. In our application, we have a model. Of that model, we use employee as a name of that model. Means what? Employee is our class, and this employee class have properties like name, email ID, salary, department name or department ID, like that. Okay. So first thing to remember, how MVC application works. First request come to the controller. After that, when controller finds if my view requires model or not, if my view requires model, then it goes to that model, get that model and pass this model to the view. Okay. Now this is our application. The application is present on GitHub. You can kindly go there and download this. Okay. Now you can see here, this is our display complete employee. Okay. It means what? This is method name. Okay. And employee is our controller. So I come here, this is our employee controller, and in my employee controller I want to find display complete employees. Okay. Now here I am displaying name, gender, city, email, salary and take action. We will look up into this in coming up session. First you need to understand. So here is our index method, and in this index method we pass emp id. Okay. It is a parameter and it will display single employee information. If I want to call this method, I use here index question mark. Emp id is our field name and we are passing one value to that action method. Now whatever I pass in that URL, it comes here. Okay. Now I am running this application. You will see here, it will display all the information. What is ID, name, salary, gender, city, email ID and department ID. Now first we have to see what is model in this our application. Now if you see the MVC project, in this we have models folder. If your application doesn't contains models folder, then you can create it. Okay. And employee is our model. In this employee class we are using emp id, emp name, salary, emp gender, city, email id and department as a properties. Okay. Now in this action method we create one null reference employee, and for that reference we get the data from database. Now in our case we are referring the table, employee table, which is present in our SQL server. Okay. Now this table contains emp id, emp name, salary, gender, city, email id, department. Whatever the fields present in that table I use here. Okay. Now I want to get data from that database. So I create one class. This is our business class. Okay. And we create one separate folder for that. There is no need to create that folder. You can write it anywhere, but it is a good practice to write a class which is business class like that in particular folder. We can also create one separate project for that and move this code to that folder. Okay, here what I have created here, we have several methods. At step by step I will explain each and every method in this class, but time being I need to use data access class. Means we want to get data from that database. So for that we need to create one data access layer, and in our application I created dial project. Okay, dial means data access layer. Actually in industry there are multi-layered architecture. This is one layer, this is one layer. If you are using APIs, this is another layer. Okay, so this is our middle layer, from where it is not middle layer, it is a data access layer. Okay, business layer is a middle layer which communicate from front end to our data access layer. Business layer resides in middle. Okay. In data access layer we have created get table, execute procedure, update employee like methods. Okay, to connect SQL server we need to use connection string. So I am using connection string, and this connection string I am writing that connection string value in our web config file. It is a single place from where you can read that connection string. Okay, so we assign connection string value to our properties connection string and in constructor. So in a get table what I'm doing connection to the SQL server. After that I open the connection, pass query and connection to the SQL command object, and whatever the data we want in a table format I use SQL adapter for that, and we pass command object to that SQL adapter. This adapter fill the data table. Okay, and after that I dispose that both the object and return data table to our business class. Okay, this is our business class, and in this business class we have written one get employee method. So what we call here get employee method. Okay, if I simply press go to definition, it come here, and in this business layer I write one query, select star from employee where empid is equal to whatever we pass from UI. In our case we pass 1. Okay, so where empid is equal to 1. You can see here this one record comes, and if you see here this is our record empid 1, emp name, salary, gender, city, email ID. Okay, now we get data from data access layer, and after getting data we create employee object and assign whatever data we get from that table to this field. Okay, field of properties in our model. Now you can see here this is our action method. Okay, and we pass employee, it is our model, to our view. Means what? Our view is strongly type view. If you see here, I want to add view. When you want to add strongly type model, you need to use this. Okay, if you like details, you use details. If you want empty, you can use empty. But remember this is our main model binding. Okay, you need to use whatever class you required for strongly type. Now in our index method or index HTML, you can see here first line @model web application models.employee, means this employee represented as a model, and whatever we pass here, it will come here in model. Okay, means in our action method we pass employee object, and this comes here in model. Means throughout this view, our model is an employee object. Okay, now here to display all the things, we use HTML helpers. We will understand what is HTML helpers and how to use that in coming up session. But right now, you can see here we use HTML helper. Display name for EMPID, display for EMPID. It is printing a label, and display for it is printing actual value on the view. So if you see here, model represent as a object, and here we use lambda expression. So that's all about strongly typed model. Thank you for watching. We will meet in the next lab. Have a nice day.